y'all, it's Ilana and welcome back to my channel. So we are going to be exploring North Beach, aka my favorite San Francisco neighborhood. If you're new to my channel, hi, welcome. I post content about what it's like to navigate life and dating in San Francisco. So if you live in San Francisco, maybe thinking about moving to San Francisco, or maybe you're a single navigating the dating world, whatever the case may be, go ahead and subscribe to my channel as I post new videos every Monday. So without further ado, let's go ahead and explore North Beach. This is one of my favorite reasons as to why I love coming to North Beach and why it's my favorite neighborhood, because of the food scene. One of the best places that you must go to for food is Tony's Pizza. You can get their pizza by the slice, you can get it by the pie. What's really cool about Tony's is that they have all sorts of different kinds of pizza types baked at different temperatures, and they have different ovens to reach that temperature, which is really cool. And when we're not in a global pandemic, they have great outdoor seating, and it's right across from Washington Square Park, which I'll get into in just a little bit. Another great pizza place that I recommend you try out in North Beach is Golden Boy Pizza. At Golden Boy Pizza, you have to walk up to a window and you'll order there. And it's pretty simple. It's kind of expensive, but they are really well known for their square half-sheet pizzas, which are really good. So there's going to be tons of Italian restaurants for you to go to. One place that I really like personally is Calzone's. I went there for my 28th birthday. It's so good. You can get calzones, flatbread pizza, pasta, all sorts of good stuff, and it's a really fun restaurant that I recommend you check out. Unfortunately, they are temporarily closed due to the pandemic, but once the pandemic is over, then you can go back to eating at Calzone's. Another great place I recommend for Italian stuff, this is more to go, but it's the Italian Homemade Company, and they have a lot of pasta that you can get, and it's right off Columbus, so that's a really popular place that you can check out. If you are craving brunch, a great spot that I recommend for brunch is Mama's, right across from Washington Square Park. This place is poppin' when we're not in a global pandemic. There's always a long line, so I recommend you get there early once this whole pandemic is over. Now, a really awesome popular spot that has a line literally going all the way around at the corner is Molinari Deli. It's right off Columbus Avenue, and there's a ton of options for you to get all sorts of different deli sandwiches and even get deli and cheese slices to go. This place is so popular, it's always busy, so I definitely recommend you check that place out if you want some fresh cut deli. As far as two places for coffee, because North Beach is really well known for some of the coffee here, Cafe Trieste is one place I recommend you check out. I have talked about them in my best coffee shop video of San Francisco. You can check that out right here. They have live music on Saturdays, which is really great, of course, when we're not in a global pandemic. And then also, they have a bunch of different coffee flavors. They used to be cash only, now they take card, so that's very exciting. Check that place out. Another great coffee place that I like that is cash only is Cafe Greco off of Columbus Ave. They also have a bunch of sandwiches that you can get, and you have a lot of baked goods. It's a really cute little cafe that I recommend you check out. Finally, one other place that I wanted to mention in terms of food is Park Tavern. It's right across from Washington Square Park. This is more of like a pub scene area. The place is going to give you more American type food, so if you're feeling more American food as opposed to Italian food, then this is the place for you. I know I missed out on a ton of Italian places, but I would say Calzone's is my personal favorite. There was another good place that used to be open, but now it closed due to the pandemic, and that was Trattoria Pinocchio. Unfortunately, it's out of business, but I wanted to give it the honorary mention that it deserves. North Beach is actually pretty well known for their nightlife. I want to start off with one of my favorite bars in North Beach, and that is the Devil's Acre. Right now it's called the Cask because, of course, bars are closed right now due to the pandemic. So right now they are just selling a bunch of bottled liquors and wines that you can purchase. So it is open for that right now, but again, once this is all over, it is a bar and it's really fun. It has a really awesome atmosphere, and they have great drinks. Another bar that I recommend that you check out, which is right across from the Devil's Acre, is Vesuvia. So Vesuvia is closed right now, but they also have a really great nightlife scene as well, and also adjacent to it is this cute little alley with all these murals, which could be a really great place to take pictures if you're in North Beach. I feel like North Beach has a lot of great spots for pictures in general, so Vesuvia is another great place you can check out. Comstock Saloon is another awesome place that you can check out for a night out with drinks with friends. And another cute little place that I recommend you check out, this is more of a wine bar, and they are serving some food right now, so they are still open during the pandemic, is Bodega. And then also on the side of Bodega is the famous Finch lips mural that I've mentioned before. So that is a great spot to take pictures as well. That's one of the reasons as to why I like going to that place. And in two areas of North Beach, you have the Grant and Green intersection, which has a ton of bars. I will say that bar scene over there is a little bit more tech bro-y. There's a lot of sports bars over there. So if you kind of don't really like that crowd, then you may not want to go to that area. But if you don't mind and you want to watch some international sports, that's actually a great section to go to. And then of course, on Broadway and Columbus, you have the strip of, well, strip clubs. So that is a great spot for all of the wonderful strip clubs if that's something you're into. That's where they all exist in San Francisco. So something for you to do at night if that interests you. I really recommend that you check out some of the bakeries. The ones that I like are the following. Mara's Italian Pastry, you got cannolis, you got cream puffs, you got eclairs, you got it all. They have such great assortments of pastries. And then another pastry shop that I really like in North Beach is Stella's. I love Stella's cannolis. It is so good. It's just super creamy and rich. So that's a really great place that you can check out for bakeries. There's a couple of them all around the neighborhood. Comment down below and let me know what your favorite North Beach bakery is, because I would love to know. One of the first things that I've mentioned a couple times already is Washington Square Park. So Washington Square Park is right across from this beautiful cathedral church, and it's a smaller park, but it's really nice to sit down on a warm and sunny day. And I think it's in a very good location. It's a lot smaller than a couple of parks like Mission Dolores and Golden Gate Park, but nonetheless, it's still a nice park to sit out with your friends and have some beverages and food and do some people watching. If you are a big book lover, then you really need to check out City Lights bookstore. It's right off Columbus Avenue. It's a pretty well-known bookstore in San Francisco. They have 3 stories. They have a basement, a first floor, and then a second floor. And there are so many books, so many books. I feel like I always get overwhelmed when I go inside City Lights, but it's a great place for you to check out, and you will not be disappointed when you go there. A must-do when you're in North Beach is to visit Coit Tower. I've talked about Coit Tower a few times on this channel. Coit Tower is currently closed due to the pandemic, but you can still actually go there and see the tower. You just can't go up it to see the wonderful view that it offers. But it is a really great thing to do when we are not in a global pandemic. It costs about $9 to go up to the top by taking the elevator. And then right by Coit Tower, which is something that you can check out, are the Filbert steps and the Greenwich steps. These steps are very steep, and trust me, this will be a great cardio workout for you. I believe there's about 400 steps total, so if you really want to sweat, that is something that you can check out. And plus, there's some really great views from those steps, and they lead you right to Coit Tower. And another great thing that you can do that's on Broadway near all the strip clubs is the Beat Museum. I feel like the Beat Museum is pretty underrated. Not that many people know about it, but it's a small little museum that talks about the Beat era. And it is temporarily closed due to the pandemic, but when it is open, the admissions is $8 for an adult ticket. Something worth exploring. If you are interested into comedy, the Cobb Comedy Club is a really great place to catch a comedy show at night. I went there November of last year, and I had a really good time with a friend, and I got some good laughs from a good show. So if you're into comedy shows, then definitely check out Comedy Club. It's a little further down Columbus Ave in Washington Square Park, and again, just a very fun thing to do at night for a date or with friends. In June, I definitely recommend you go to North Beach, specifically because there is North Beach Fest. It happens on one weekend in June. I can't remember which weekend specifically, but there's a lot of live music, there's lots of food, there's lots of drinks, there's lots of socializing, and usually the weather's pretty nice out and it can get really hot. I remember the last time I went, it was very hot outside. Definitely check out North Beach Festival because it is very fun. A lot of the roads are closed off for the festival, and it's just something that you can do all day long with your friends or family or even a date. So tell me, what's your favorite spot in North Beach? Did I miss your favorite spot? Because I know that this is a very subjective list. Comment down below and let me know what it is. And if you liked this video and you thought it was helpful, make sure you give it a thumbs up, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!